Welcome to Shom Machshav on the Daf. We're holding in Chulin Daf Nun. The Gemara in Mudalav brings Makifim b'bnei me'ayim, which means we compare different parts of the inside of the animal to check if it's treifa. The Gemara continues and says Makifim b'reil. In reil, you compare two parts of the rail to each other. And the Gemara continues on and says Makifim b'kane. In the kane, you compare one place to another, and the Gemara discusses exactly where. So you see over here that the Lashon Makifim that we have in the Gemara is comparing two things to each other. Because the idea of Makifim is putting it one next to each other and comparing them. So the Lashon Makifim means to put two things one next to each other. We find that in Shas many times this word is used for that. For example, Ein Toimim Shaloi Mine Mukaf. You can't do Trumas and Maisus unless it's one next to each other. The Truma and Maisus, they're being next to the fruits. Or the Lashon Ein Makifim Shtei Chaviyos. You can't put two barrels one next to each other. This is what the meaning of Makifim means, to bring something next to each other, and you can compare them or put them together. The Maharal in the Chaim Perek Dal Mishnah Dalet brings, or the Gemara in Kiddush, it says, Ein Makifim b'chilul Hashem. Chilul Hashem is no Makifim. What does it mean? So the Gemara says, Ma'in Makifim, Amar Mazutro Shein Oisim Kechenvani. So Rashi explains, Ein Oisim Kechenvani means that the Chenvani does hakafa. Hakafa means gives you credit. We don't do that in Chilul Hashem. The Gemara says, meaning if Chilul Hashem is on the scale, that is going to be the one that makes the scale go tilt down lechoiva. So Rashi says, Makifim over there means to come and compare two things, to see which one is tilting what. Where is this Mishnah that says, Ein Makifim b'chilul Hashem? Where do we see such a Mishnah? So it says Tosis brings the Rabbeinu Chananel, says that the Mishnah in Ovis that says, Kol ha'mechal shemayim b'seiser, nifroi mimenu b'goloi. Anybody who does Chilul Hashem b'seiser, you come and nifroi mimenu in b'goloi in public. So it says Tosis, but the Lashon Makifim is kosher, where it doesn't say Lashon Makifim over there. So explains the Maharal, the Pshah is like this. The Mishnah in Ovis tells us the Chilul Hashem is more chomer than other Averis. Because the end of the Mishnah is Echad Shoigi v'Echad Meizi b'Chilul Hashem. So there's no leeway in Chilul Hashem. That's what it means, Ein Makifim. Ein Makifim, you can't compare Chilul Hashem to other Averos. Any other Avero is going to be different than Chilul Hashem. Ein Makifim b'Chilul Hashem, you can't compare Chilul Hashem to other Averos. Two explanations of the Gemara. Why? Explanation number one is, other Averos, the Baruch Hu, so to speak, is giving credit. It doesn't punish immediately. Chilul Hashem, he punishes immediately. Or the second explanation, because Chilul Hashem will be the Aver that tilts the scale. So here you're losing the Lashon Makifim in terms of comparison to other Averos. And the Maharal goes on to explain why is Chilul Hashem so chomer. And Ayin in Shivshua for Hirsch on the pasuk Lo Sakifu Pe'as Roshchem says many times Akafa means a circle, to be makif. What does that have to do with Lo Sakifu Pe'as Roshchem? So one can explain that you cannot circle the head, meaning make a shave throughout the entire head. Says the Shivshua for Hirsch, it's not the pshat over there. Lo Sakifu there means don't make the sides of the ear the same height as behind the ear. Why? Because if it means a circle, it should be Lo Sakifu Roshchem. What is Lo Sakifu Pe'as Roshchem? It means don't straighten the peyo to be the same height as the rest of the hair. Because Lo Sakifu is like the meaning in our Gemara, Lashon HaKafo, that you put two things together and make them run next to each other. Maybe one can add that really these two words come together. Because HaKafo means to circle something. And when you circle something, that means there's the same distance from the middle of the circle to the sides of the circle. There's nothing which is a little further away. The whole thing is exactly the same distance. As Rabbi Tzaddik HaKohen explains at the end of the Mishnah in the Gemara in Maseches Tainis, that says that Kadosh Baruch Hu is going to do a mochel tzadikim for Yoishe b'nei Gan Eden. Meaning that, what does it mean mochel tzadikim? That all the tzadikim will be in exact same distance, because each one brings Kiddush Hashem in his own way. There's nobody greater or smaller than the other. So that's why these two words are related to each other. Hakafa means the two things are being compared to one next to each other. And the circle means everything is exact same distance from the middle. They're all compared to each other. They're all on the same level. Anyone who wants to join or sponsor the Shom Machshava Shiurim, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.